Hey, did you know that your ability to get down to the ground and back up could reveal more about your overall strength and resiliency than you think? And if this looks like a simple skill, well, think again, because how well you do this could determine how resilient your body really is. Today, GMB lead trainer Connor O'Shea is going to show you how mastering this one movement can build strength, mobility, and confidence for life.
Think about it. How often do you practice this in day-to-day life? For most people, the answer is never. But what if I told you this movement is the foundation of every real-world skill you rely on to move well and to stay active as you age? Today, I'm going to break it down into 3 progressive levels. Level 1 for those who want to start simple and build confidence. Level 2, adding more control and strength. Level 3, a challenge to take your mobility, balance, and resilience to the next level. Here's why this matters. Every time you practice getting down and up, you're not just moving your body, you're training balance, coordination, strength, and even confidence. Plus, studies show that people who can perform this movement well tend to live longer and experience fewer injuries. Whether you're a beginner or a lifelong athlete, there's a level for you. And by the end of this video, you're not only going to move better, you're going to feel a whole lot more capable. With level 1, we're going to use a supportive surface like a box or a bench. We're going to use that as we need to get down onto the ground. We're going to support ourselves with our hands, slowly down onto our elbow, onto our back. On the way back up, we're going to come back up onto the elbow, use our hands as needed, use the support surface as needed, get onto our knees into this lunge position, and then using the box, we're going to come back up. We can deconstruct this into 3 parts to make it a bit easier for you. So the first part is that crunch up at the bottom. From there, we're transitioning from our elbow to our hand. So elbow to hand to get ourselves more upright. And then from there, we're moving into this under switch position. So this is our transition phase. So we're transitioning basically from the crunch up to putting ourselves in a position where we can actually get into the lunge. So once we are in this upright position, we're going to swivel the leg. This gives us alignment to actually stand up and lunge, but also on the way down, as you'll see, it makes it easier to hinge over on the way back down like so. The final step is to do the supported lunge. So reverse lunge down, support yourself on the box, and you can work on these parts separately to build strength for the full movement.
Now, just a quick note here. If you're just starting off, then I suggest that you practice this at least 3 times a week. That's really going to help to build the strength, mobility, as well as the control that you need for this. Now, there's a couple ways you can look at practicing this. You can work up to being able to do at least 5 reps each side, or just set your timer for 5 minutes and then alternate going to the right side and the left side.
With level 2, we're focusing on more control and strength and not requiring any external aids. So from here, we're following the exact same pattern that we did before. We're focusing on that crunch up. From there, we're moving into the under switch to the reverse lunge and standing. So reverse lunge, swivel the legs so we can hinge over into the under switch position, back onto our elbow, reverse crunch onto our back with control, and then repeating the pattern. So crunching up onto our hand, onto our knee, and then standing. To challenge yourself more, we can add in a squat instead of the lunge. So now we go back into our reverse crunch. So again, we're going to crunch up, and this time we're actually going to pop ourselves up into that deep squat right away. This does require a lot more mobility, so it is something that you might need to work towards. Now we can just practice the squat pattern. So you're in your deep squat and you're just going to focus on supporting yourself with one hand. We can also elevate the heels. I'm using a dowel rod here. You can put weight plates underneath as well if you do struggle with this deeper squat position. And we can just focus on our heels elevated. Level 3 is going to bring your mobility, balance, and resilience to the next level. We're going to start with some rocking on the ground and some rolls. So we're keeping that chin tucked, rocking all the way up into the squat and off the ground. We can also explore some backwards rolls incorporated into this. So backwards and then forwards rolls. This is going to really help your control component, your spatial awareness as well. The big thing here is to really focus on keeping that chin tucked throughout, keeping that spine flexed, and then getting up and down off the ground. This is a fantastic warm-up as well. Once you're proficient with these movements, this is a great way of getting everything mobilized, everything warm, and also really gets the heart rate up. And most importantly, this is a lot of fun. If level 3 is a bit of a struggle, try these two drills. The first one is the rocking. This is going to allow you to better move on the ground rather than just slamming. Unfortunately, you might even hit your head here. So you want to really flex the spine, tuck the chin like we're a little egg, and you're going to find it much easier to actually pop up into the squat. You're going to feel much more mobile on the ground. Once you've mastered these levels, you'll notice a difference not just in how you move, but in how you feel. You'll have greater confidence getting up and down and all around, knowing your body is strong and capable. It's one of the simplest and most powerful ways to build resilience for life.
Now, this movement is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to building a resilient body. And if you want to take things even further, check out our resilience program, a step-by-step system designed to help you stay strong, mobile, and injury-free for years to come. Here's another video that's going to help you to build an even stronger and more resilient body. Be sure to check it out.